Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home to the New Mexico State Aggies. You know, we love coming to the land of enchantment, especially when we have an enchanting game like the one in store today. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Missouri State Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So New Mexico State's offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Clark to fire. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Callaway. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Find some fresh air. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Direct snap. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll ride the hot hand.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Try to get it to the edge. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Townsend. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. All wideouts, no backs. Clark wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open, but at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He leaves it with his back. Trucks through the defender. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Townsend. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Clark to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Tell you what, man, there's some problems that need to be solved by this offense. Another sack. That's 3 sacks on the day. We're still in the first half, but right now this defense pitching a shutout, and they look like they're playing with 13 guys.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Got the first down, looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Right back to the well. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Pride. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. He's at the 21. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught, close to the marker, it's Pride. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
And the returner will be knocked down. From the gun, give on the inside. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's out past the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pressure coming. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
How about this defense not getting fooled? 2nd and inches, a lot of times it can be a run. The offense stays aggressive, so does the defense. Now gets them in a 3rd and longer situation. This defense did a great job on that play.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Callaway. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Fry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
2nd down coming up.
On the ground, it's Callaway. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Clark wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
He's brought down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's a first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Bears have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Clark to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The short hands, it's Nixon. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. First down for the offense.
They'll go to the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Brings up.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Clark wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's George. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Bears are rolling down the field.
Of 8. And first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks, it's George. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Off play action. Finds a man on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Bear offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Crosses the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down.
Gonna run it. It's Townsend. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Clark to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
21-yard line. First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Missouri State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Stanley. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Clark wants to throw. catch in the middle. It's Nixon. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football.
Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Using his legs, it's Callaway. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reads it, fires complete. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. That's caught. It's Pride.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. They want to throw it. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Breaks into the open. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big guy smells it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Oh, they're after him. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rush is on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The give on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
As a quarterback, you've got to know...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for space. It's Townsend. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.